A massive supply shock could be coming for XRP here very soon. And so we're going to be taking a look at that in this video, right? There's a lot of things that have not been accounted for yet. We have banks that are starting to use XRP. We have an ETF that could be approved. We have retail FOMO. We have institutional adoption. We have the SEC lawsuit that could possibly be ending. And so we're going to be taking a look at all that information. We're going to be providing an insight on some of that information in the number of XRP currently being held by exchanges. And so let's go ahead and jump right into it here. Let's take a look at the chart here for XRP, currently at $2.54. And so we do have a breakout here. We had a breakout of this wedge right here yesterday around $2.35. And I am expecting this to go much higher. And there is a few reasons for that. We have the Trump administration coming into office in about 8 days. And then I also have other information that could be very bullish for XRP. And so the first thing I want to look at here is that Ripple is starting to work with banks. We have DZ Bank here that launched a secure custody solution for tokenized bonds in crypto assets. And so with Ripple custody, they're simplifying digital asset management and driving efficiencies. And so we're going to see more and more of this implementation with banks. Now, in addition to that, we also have the number of XRP on exchanges dropping, which could lead to a supply shock. If we take a look at this information here, we can see on exchanges, there's 19.492 billion tokens. Now that sounds like a massive amount of XRP, right? That is roughly $50 billion at the current price. And so that sounds like a huge number, $50 billion. However, I want to put that into perspective. If we take a look at the Bitcoin ETFs here, since the Bitcoin ETF launched about a year ago, there's been $107 billion purchased through ETFs. This is the fastest growing ETF. And so we could start seeing some of that money flowing from exchanges into ETFs if it is approved. And so in addition to that, we could also have institutions and corporations wanting to buy XRP. Very similar to MicroStrategy buying Bitcoin. And so SBI Holdings is one of Japan's leading financial giants, is under increasing pressure to fully embrace XRP. And so GAM Investments, a global asset manager, has urged SBI to focus more on its XRP holdings and take bold steps to unlock its potential. And so if we go ahead and take a look at that down here, right, SBI to follow MicroStrategy. And so GAM sees an opportunity for SBI to take a page out of MicroStrategy's playbook, which made headlines with its large Bitcoin investments. GAM suggested that SBI start a buyback program for XRP, buying the token directly from the market. And so they're mentioning right here that they're buying the token directly from the market. And so we just looked at this. The available XRP on exchanges is about 19.5 billion, right? Worth $50 billion. And they're talking about buying the token directly from the market. And so if we take a deeper look at this, if we take a look at SBI Holdings here, and we take a look at their total assets here, this is 27, and this is in millions of yen here, so it's roughly $27 trillion of yen. $27 trillion of yen is approximately $171 billion. And so let's go ahead and take a look at some hypothetical scenarios here with the SBI purchasing XRP. And so let's say they put 5% of SBI's total assets in there, of their $171 billion. Roughly worth $8.75 billion. That'd mean that they purchased $3.72 billion XRP off the market. Could potentially push the price to $4.50 to $5. Now, that depends on the market liquidity. And so, based on what we were just looking at, the available supply for XRP on exchanges is roughly $50 billion. Now, if we take a look at 10% of SBI's total assets, right, worth $17.5 billion, would roughly be 17.5 billion XRP, and that could push the price of XRP up to $7 to $8. Now, if we look at 20% of SBI's total assets, worth about $35 billion, that'd be about 14.9 billion XRP, and that could push the price of XRP up to $10 to $15 based on this information. And so again, this is assuming that there's market liquidity out there. If they were to start buying, right, if we take a look back at exchanges here, we can see Ripple holds about 42 billion XRP. If we take a look at unknown here, these are private wallets, right? They hold about 21 billion XRP. And we can see that private wallets are continuing to accumulate more and more XRP, up 6% in the last 30 days. And so this just shows that XRP is flowing out of these exchanges. Look at Upbit. We have seen a decrease of XRP on the exchange 3.63%, Binance 0.81%, 1.24% for Uphold, Coinbase down 7.65% in the last 30 days. And so all of these exchanges here are going to private wallets. And so we're seeing less and less XRP becoming available on exchanges. And so as I was talking about right here, right, the exchanges have 19.5 billion XRP on there, worth about $50 billion. And so we could see that go away very quickly, right? If SBI wants to start accumulating XRP on their balance sheet, like MicroStrategy, right? Say they even put 10% of that in there, right? 10% here is worth $17.5 billion. Now imagine if we have banks that start using XRP. We have an XRP ETF that is approved. We have retail FOMO, institutional adoption, the SEC lawsuit ending. There are so many catalysts here that could definitely buy up that $50 billion on exchanges, and it could lead to a supply shock, which could drive the price of XRP up significantly. And so that's definitely something to keep in mind. We had Monica Long here just the other day talk about that we are very close to XRP ETF approval. And in addition to that, we also have RLUSD, their stablecoin, getting very close to implementation in a lot more use cases. And so I'm very bullish on XRP moving forward. I think there's a lot of catalysts coming out there, and this just shows that we could see a supply shock here coming very soon as well. And so if you enjoyed this video, do me a favor and hit the like button and subscribe for future videos. Also, make sure to check out that link underneath the video to Weex Exchange if you're interested in spot or futures trading. Thanks so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next video.